Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had. Justine should have let me have my moment.
Right? How can these WWE legends expect WWE to grow and move forward if they stay stuck in the past? I'm not the only one in the locker room who feels this way. If you need help with your aunt, you've got backup. I mean, these legends think they're hot, but put them up against a faction of the top and upcoming current superstars, and we shut them up real fast. We need to force them to embrace the future.
Embrace the future. Huh. You might have something there. Did you know?
That Justine was in the dark pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her, even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
I can't believe it happened. And I was there, getting pinned. She's my aunt. I'm supposed to be able to trust family.
I thought I was like family when we were partners, and you know how that turned out. But there is an upside to having lived through that experience.
What's that?
I can help you now. Listen, no one knows your aunt like I do. I remember what she was like when she was on the main roster, what got under her skin, her toughest opponents, her regrets, her weaknesses. If you're on a collision course with her now, and you seem to be, you'll want me by your side to give you the best chance to beat her and win the championship that should have been yours. The best way to take down your aunt is to make her confront the past.
Confront the past. Interesting idea. I'll think about it.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend. Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you, but you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
Shut up, Justine.
What did you say to me?
Shut up! It's always the same with you. I had it so hard. It was so difficult. Boo-hoo. I'm not here to revisit what happened 20 years ago. This is the problem with all you legends. So proud to rest on your laurels. You spend so much time bringing up your grievances, and you never think to put any of that energy into bringing up the superstars of tomorrow. Hell, maybe even making it better for them. You've told me how it felt to get your matches cut short back in 2003. Move on! Imagine what it feels like now to get your matches cut whenever some old legend shows up and wants to reminisce about the past. A past that I'm sure is better in memory than it was in reality. You got your win at Elimination Chamber, relying on the element of surprise. Hooray! Congrats! So proud. You want to really settle this? Face me for real. You and me for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania! When the dust is settled, we'll see who has the title and who the WWE Universe really respects. Some has-been who can't move on, or the real future of WWE.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I've got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all. And I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I agree, Corey, and she didn't just pick a fight with Justine. Intentionally or not, she picked a fight with all the WWE legends.
If that's the case, at least the WWE Universe gets to see that fight here today in the present.
Oh, calm down, Saxton.
What? I'm excited.
It's about time someone called out a WWE legend like that.
Didn't really think it would be you standing up to your aunt, though.
I meant what I said out there.
And I meant what I said earlier. Liv feels the same way about these old-timers still in our spotlight.
The WWE Universe wants to watch us, not them.
Well, then maybe it's time to put our words into action and really give them something to watch. My Aunt Justine had a lot of time to talk last week. Good for her. Now, it's my turn. But I'm not just going to talk. I made no secret last week how I feel about WWE legends. It's time to move on from the past. We're the ones going out in the ring each and every week, putting it all on the line in each and every match. Whether it's at a premium live event, on SmackDown, or a house show. We're the ones doing the work. And we think it's only fair that it should be our faces up there, not theirs.
What are they going to do?
She's holding the can of spray paint. What do you think, Saxton?
They're defacing WWE property.
And sending a message to the WWE legends.
It's controversial, but effective.
I guess.
Molly, Holly, and Lita are here on SmackDown.
They're here, and I don't think they took that message too kindly.
Liv Morgan into the side of the truck.
And Lita with the twist of fate onto the concrete.
Pretty big talk when it comes to the legends on this truck, but you've got no chance when it comes to taking on the real thing.
Straight to her niece's face. Looks like Justine and the other legends had a message of their own tonight.
And a strong one at that. They're not ready to step aside.
Better get ready.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Liv Morgan, Spirits, and Bianca Belair.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
of Famer and one of the trailblazers in the women's division.
And their opponents, first, accompanied by Justine, from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
Time to get extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Hey, took part in the first ever Raw Women's Main Event match against Trish Stratus.
It was that very same night, Cole, that Lita captured the Women's Championship.
Yeah, indeed, it was one of the greatest matches in the history of the women's division. And, well, Lita may be on the verge of delivering another classic here tonight.
After a vicious backstage attack earlier tonight, two of today's brightest young stars are taking on megawatt legends Lita and Molly Holly.
What a matchup and what a responsibility to represent their respective generations.
Any one of these women could be the difference tonight, including the ones on the outside of the ring.
Powerful clothesline.
Tag made, she's in. Looking bad for her here.
A lot of energy left. Fresh partner to tag. She's in about as good a position as you could hope to be still.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Bianca expected that one.
Reversal! What a counter! Oh, no! Dangerous maneuver there. The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow!
Walking around the ring.
A slam. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Great reaction from Holly. Nice Japanese arm drag. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, Molly caught by the...
Wait, what's Justine doing? She's headed towards Liv.
Liv's not waiting to find out. She's putting the WWE legend in her place.
Not if the official has anything to say about it. Liv's out of here.
Come on, Liv was just defending herself.
Not so fast. They're both getting ejected.
The referee probably saw what happened, doesn't want the ring to end up spray painted. This match is back on.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Quick exchange of counters there. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Power slam. Bianca telling her opponent, come get some. Belair goes behind. How about...
With a glam slam.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And tagged in is Lita. Uh-oh, got snatched up here. Press slam. Uh-oh. Counters that. Oh, wait a second. Caught in midair. Are you kidding me? Just like that, Lita counters. Oh, did she do it here? Kick out just before two.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Check your face after that one.
Lita with a brazen taunt in her opponent's direction.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Hoisted
all the way up. KOD. Belair displaying power.
Raped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. And this is gonna be it. Almost had her.
She kicked out? No way. She actually kicked out?
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Submission cinched in, targeting the back. You feel it? Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
Lita with a kick to the gut. With a twist of fate. For the win. And there's the save. Let's keep fighting.
Bianca Belair staking her claim here as the EST. Just a debilitating neck breaker. Escapes with a knee to the gut.
She didn't hold it there. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Sit-out powerbomb.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Wards off that offense from Lita. Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana. Ref still counting, close to calling it.
Hurry back in.
Up handle applied.
Oh, gutbuster. Bianca Belair pulling one out of Beth Phoenix's playbook.
Some Hall of Fame vibes. Glam slam. Able to get out of the way.
Reaches her partner. Tag.
Just in time.
Powerful the suplex.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Sit-out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Hooked up, looking to plant her with a DDT.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
She's looking for the win.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
And Lita is really dialed in right now.
Such intensity coming out of Lita now.
Right hook.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
And the hits to the core keep coming.
Setting them up for
Fisherman Buster.
tagged into the action.
Belair looking to wrap this one up. The EST powering up her opponent.
The kiss of death.
That could be curtains for Molly.
Boom! Will it be? sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the...
And she gets to the ropes.
That's why always knowing where you are inside the ring is so important.
Flying forearm. Things are looking bleak for Lita here.
This is a very dangerous situation now. Belair predicted that.
Say goodnight. K.O.D. The big gun fired yet again.
Oh! She covers for the pin. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here are your winners, Spirit and Bianca Belair.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
Each of these women could contend for a title alone, but together, they may never lose a match.
The following is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Spirits, Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
One of the best women's competitors in history. 3-on-3 matches just don't get much better than this, folks.
This mix of superstars and legends have been mixing it up for weeks. And tonight, they'll all get their chance to have the last word.
Whatever happens, it won't be the last word for Justine and her increasingly confident niece, with WrestleMania getting closer and closer. And responds with a counter of their own. Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Look at this. Boom, nice.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Nice suplex.
Placed into the corner.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Big back body drop.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Ah, and Molly Holly answers back.
Series of reversals.
Face buster. Reversal. Can they go on the attack? And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
his competitors.
Oh, Molly caught by the counter. Breaker. She got her down. Is this it? And she breaks free before a 1 count.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Liv gets her back.
Morgan off the ropes. Face breaker 201 style.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
Lita is reeling to her feet.
Jumping complete shot.
Liv could have this one. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
The counter. Oh, man, by the hair. And whip.
Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
The end is looming now.
Yeah, this is a dire situation right now. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
And we see the attention being put on the torso area. Oh, quite an effective counter.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals. Big right hand. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Back suplex on the apron.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired. And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here. More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Molly Holly is having problems here.
Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this.
Fisherman's Buster.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
That might be enough to beat the Legends.
What is Molly doing? No one's even around her.
It's clear what she's doing. I don't know if you can teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes you don't need to. The old tricks work just fine.
DDT onto the chair.
Perfectly choreographed deception from the WWE Legends, and the referee didn't see any of it.
And it's over. They've still got it.
These three women were never shy about cheating to win, and that's clearly not changed. It's certainly paid off here tonight.
I think what you meant to say was smartly using every resource at their disposal to win, Cole. Experience pays off. That's what we saw tonight.
If you say so.
Playing fair and trying to just beat them obviously isn't working.
Though I guess starting with that production truck stunt wasn't really fair, if we're being honest.
Whose side are you on?
Sorry.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is my fight. I appreciate everything you've done, but I've got to take on Justine alone.
What do you have in mind?
I've already got my match at WrestleMania, but winning there is not enough at this point. I'm gonna hit Justine where it hurts the most.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me?
Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kid. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
WrestleMania! Can you believe it?
Would it come off as entitled if I said that I can? I mean, I'm here, and it's happening.
Aw, LJ. Regardless of what you do, you'll always come off as entitled to me.
Ava!
Just kidding. But seriously, kick her ass out there. After everything she's put you through, you deserve it. Good luck.
Thanks, Ava.
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage of them all, but...
Who are you rooting for, Tom?
Ah, LJ, don't ask me that. You know I love you both. I just want the two of you to sort this out.
Tom, her friends threw my friends into the side of a truck.
Nobody's perfect, LJ. Least of all your aunt. But she's a good person. Even when she was trying to get you to turn against your tag team partner, yes, people talk around here, she thought she was looking out for you.
Well, now she's just looking out for herself.
That may be, but both the friend and the fan in me is hoping for a time when you two are past all of this. I guess watching you come out in her gear in your debut just put an idea in my head of how things could be if you worked together.
We'll see, Tom. We'll see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut. Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
Introducing the challenger from Pennsylvania, Spirits. And her opponent, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Justine.
And we're about to see a chapter in the history of the SmackDown Women's title.
It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more pulse-pounding than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals fighting for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The stakes couldn't be any higher, Michael. Not just for the two warriors in the ring, but for past and current generations of superstars watching to see who really holds the power in WWE.
You said it, Saxton. The past, present, and future of WWE are all colliding right here on the ultimate stage in sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Nasty! The hardest part of the ring.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Oh, and Justine turns the tables. Got it, scouted. She now has gotten herself into a distressing spot.
And every attempt of her own offense is being subdued.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
She manages to get control.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
And another counter. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. And she has an answer for Justine.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
That's just a beat down. Justine ascends to the top. From the top.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Wrist clutch suplex. And into the count. Defiant kick out from the champion.
No celebrations yet.
Justine fires back.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Covered by the champ. Shoulder up before the count started.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Feeling the WWE Universe on another level. This is her fuel. Hoisting their opponent. Oh!
Fisherman's Buster.
Uh-oh. Dropping the knee for more punishment.
The champ getting worked over here.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble.
Counters.
These two having an answer for everything.
An elbow.
More attacks up there could leave her severely.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Cross armbar locked in. This is not the position you want to be in.
Oh, my goodness. Critical point of the matchup. It could be over right here. Can she hang on? Can she somehow hang on? Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Nice suplex.
A constant assault from her here. Springboard. Shooting star press.
Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
That's another focused attack to her torso area.
She throws her back in.
Uh-oh. Justine evades the attack.
And that was offense with a powerful purpose.
sets off their offense with a swift elbow.
She can be set up for submission here.
Trouble is on the horizon.
Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot. Incredibly important moment right there, being able to get to the ropes.
It can't be understated how much that could have just saved this match.
Belly to belly.
My goodness.
A commanding rush of attacks on her here.
Yeah, she's having issues fighting. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Remarkable power being knee after knee to the back of the neck.
Kinshasa. Man, gonna see a new champ.
Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
Come on.